Reviews. We all know how important it is. Look, there's really no need to say 8 out of 10 users are more, engage with the business if they have more. It's obvious, right? The more reviews you have on your business, whatever, if it's your business or your client's business, the more reviews you have, the more social proof you have, the more likely that business or you is actually going to win the business of the end customer. And this is where, LocalWe's review feature came from. A while ago, I was at a point where I was trying to help my clients to get more reviews for their businesses. I was working with a lot of contractors and such. It was a struggle. So I had to find a way, and this is the way. So it's worked super, super cool. And I'm just going to show you. By the way, my name is Eldar. So once you set up your location and everything is ready to go, you can go to the review URL. And what's going to happen is you're going to get two URLs. They work exactly the same. You can choose the one that works for you. Later on, by the way, you can also mask it. So if your website is domain.com, whatever, you can make that URL your domain.com/review or so. Go to the help center and you can find the guide about that. So what you can do, you can add this link to a text message or to an email or whatever it is at the end of transaction. So the customer is going to get a screen like this. They're going to see it on their phone most likely, and they're going to be promoted to share their feedback. If they're happy, this is going to take them directly to Google to post a review, just like that. Or you can choose Yelp, you can choose Facebook, you can choose whatever you want. If you go back and if the customer is unhappy, look what's going to happen. This is going to take them for an internal intake form. So what this is going to do, this is going to give us the ability to handle this customer, although they're not happy. So it must be something. Another thing that we did, we also have, if they do want to post a review, we don't provoke that from them. We're not trying to hide it. We're just trying to understand what's going on with a customer. They can click here, and then this will also take them to Google, Yelp, or whatever it is that you set up in the system. The reason we also have this thing here is so this is going to be qualified and play with Google Terms of Service. We basically don't want to, hide the ability to post a negative feedback, although I can share with you that as of right now, I didn't hear any scenario, but it may change in the future. Somebody's going to do that. But ideally, this will block all of the negative. And what's going to happen is the business is going to get a form with the information of the customer, and then you can handle it yourself or your agency. So this is what the review feature will do. Another thing that you can do, if you want to do that on the go, you can actually log to this URL and from your phone. And this is going to give you the option to do that really, really fast in a short way. So on your phone, it's going to look kind of like this. Let's minimize this. So imagine this is a phone. You'll just click fast review. And from here, you'll type in the customer name, email, or phone number, and just send a review request. What's going to happen is the customer is going to get a text, and it's going to ask them, the same screen that you just seen. So it's going to ask them if they're happy or not happy. And you can also customize that, by the way. So this is going to be for the phone. If you want to do that for the phone, you can use that. You can also do some other things here as well. Okay. Another thing that you can do with the review link and URL, you can also start a campaign. If you start a campaign, you can do an email campaign or an SMS campaign, and you can set up a drip campaign where it's actually going to shoot a text or an email to your client multiple times until they're actually going to do that. So you'll go to campaign and you'll set your sequence right here. So you can see, you can change the sequence. You can also use, placeholders, so it's more scalable. And of course, you can upload an Excel sheet, and you can do that to thousands and as many as you have. So that's another thing that you can do. And of course, you can embed the reviews right on your website. So you can go here, click create new, and you can create a feed that's going to display the internal review that you collected if you collected reviews from Google, Yelp, and Facebook. And that's what you're going to do. So super cool. And on the dashboard, you're going to see your score, how many reviews you got, and all of the other cool stuff. And again, if you want to look at the feed, you can see exactly what's going on and where their reviews came from, and you can reply, etc. And again, this is where you take it. If you guys have any question, just reach out.